That's what he's supposed to do. I thought the people who voted did that. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, if you look, Huckabee came in ahead of Romney in South Carolina, so I would assume that if Laura,
did I get you, ma'am? I'm sorry.
If Romney hadn't been in, Huckabee would have beaten McCain. Because, so I mean, I'm just using that, so that's how it works out in Iowa, is that if, what's his name, Romney hadn't been in, Valenti probably would have been ahead, I mean, been higher in the poll, right? Because look what Romney's doing now, 4/5. I'm just teasing everybody, I don't know who's, I'm just using that, you know? But I think it's neat. Why don't you tell me you want to do something like that?
Well, it's just like anything getting off the ground. You're going to have a struggle. And again, it doesn't mean anything. And I always been criticized before of having non-voters, non-qualified voters. And now that they require ID to be a resident of Iowa, it's brought integrity to it. And it is a great expense to the candidates because, again, I don't have those exact figures here, but let's just say you bought 4,000 tickets, only 3,000 may vote out of those tickets.
So the candidate purchases those $35 tickets, purchases 4,000.
Right.
So out of that 4,000, only 3,000 vote who gets a ticket for him or her. And the other 1,000 tickets have been
either voted somewhere else or they just came to have fun.
Okay.
Or didn't come at all.
Yeah. Now to me that would be a little hard to take.
That's right.
30. How much for 1,000 tickets?
Yeah, and since its founding, the winner of the Ames straw poll has gone on to win the Republican presidential nomination only 2 out of 5 times. And keep in mind, this is only put on when there's a non-incumbent. I mean, when you've got competition.
Is there a Tea Party booth there?
Yes.
Tea Party representative?
Yep. And fair tax.
Ah!
Okay. So that's it unless you have any questions.
So you're a lot, Rick Santor.
Correct.
Right? I really like
I do.
but there's always something that you don't like.
All right, what is it you don't like?
And I knew at the time it made me angry, but he was supporting who's the guy who's Pennsylvania Rhino for re-election versus the Toomey guy.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yes, Spectrum. And
well, that's a good question. Yeah. I'll ask.
Yeah, I think it's been asked, and I think he gave a pretty good answer, but sometimes I'm learning you have to really stand on your principles, no matter what, you know. And there's also some things that are not, and the one is thing, and I would like to ask, would you be willing, I would ask all of you, would you be willing to
That's who I like.
getting rid of farm subsidies?
All the rest of them, they're all the same for the most part.
Mick, I think, well, they talked about that last night, doing away with those.
They need to do away with not just, but ethanol subsidies too.
Right.
There's all kinds of subsidies we need to do away with.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find a perfect candidate, and then you've got Terry, who's
well, here's the thing in the end. For whatever you are, independent but conservative, I say vote for who your heart really is now, but brother, let's get behind that candidate in the end. We have got 2012 is going to make a difference. We must win. Don't stay home because the person you didn't like in the beginning. The candidates are all qualified this time. Let's go for it.
Do you think everybody's out there now that's going to run? Or
no.
You think other people may come out with another?
So
I've just been waiting to see.
I'm just,
you know,
yeah.
And that's okay. That's
okay. Who's the other one?
I met him, by the way, Chicken's Inn. And it, I guess it was Civil Elton Bank.
Right. He did a great job at the dinner. He was very passionate, Santori. Very passionate.
Yeah.
And one thing I have noticed about the candidates is they're more approachable now, and I think that's the key, is that they are approachable. Bachman, they will escort her out, unless she's got a lot going on, they'll escort her out to the bus, and a lot of times she'll have pictures taken there.
He asked me for my card. So, but what he had to say, what he stands for, I asked my brother about him, he knows a big percentage of people in Congress. He goes, right now, I would say he's still running
What I like that his Christian principles. I like his physical conservative principles. I mean, I like his foreign policy's not bad either. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good. And I like he talks in such an honest fashion.
It's not like the consultants are telling him what to say.
Right. Yes, that's exactly right.
He's been through all the Washington mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. And I think that he's not getting a big play because this is going to sound terrible, he's not a female. He's not, and no offense to Bachman, I mean, I love Bachman too, I'm just using her as an example. So the media, to me, it's like he's old hat with them. He's not up to having any news on him. And I don't like that because he says some good things. He has some good things to say. How's that? That's better.
Well, and they've likened it to a horse race, and sometimes that horse is steady on course and then waiting to pick up speed, because if you're up here, guess where you've got to go? Down here.
You don't want to go down, you can't go up. Sandra, okay. See, I knew it began. Yes.
I'll see if I have a refresher. I'll look up here and see if I have the sheet to show you the percentage of how they voted. I mean, you've seen it, but I'll look and see if I have the current. Okay.
Oh, I was just going to say one more thing and ask everybody, because I know I checks that if I had probably anybody you know?
Well, let's have a talk with him.
Yeah, really. I need to bring him around. But anyway, about and I don't know who else in here is discussing with that. I mean, he is like the worst candidate out there. He's to the left of you, he's terrible.
You just see that
compared to Santorum and some of the others, but we just need to. It's almost like they're starting to try and find our candidate for us.
Oh, the media's been doing that for years.
Right, and I can see it. And that guy's nothing. I mean, you know, he's bad.
Word has it he has a lot of
money.
Well, that's the true fact that he has a lot of money. And that he will have support from the West. He'll pick up his speed when they go towards the western part of the area.
Well, let me ask you, y'all, on this, when you were talking about that, is Santorum going to be at our Republican debate?
No.
In Tampa?
Which
Oh,
Republican?
the one that we're having in South Carolina.
Monday.
Jim
DeMint had certain criteria.
Labor Day.
Jim DeMint had certain criteria, and he just didn't meet that percentage was part of it in the poll.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah, but how are they going to get up there if he's not out there?
You shouldn't have had a criteria like that. If you're a recognized,
No, there shouldn't be a criteria like that.
recognized candidate, you should be allowed to
But if
debate.
you're holding your own debate, you can.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's DeMint, though.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.